Hey everybody, it's Keller Ford at Primo Vino and Cask, and we're talking about beer today. Again, spring weather coming around the corner, so beer season is upon us. So we're going to highlight a few of our somewhat local breweries to talk about some of their offerings. And today we're going to talk about Ebb Flow Fermentations right here in downtown Cape Girardeau. Dwayne Schaff, Brandon Simmons, the brewing team down there do a really, really great job. And what I love about Ebb Flow is you never know what you're going to get. They take a lot of risks and chances, and they brew with every crazy ingredient you could ever imagine. And they come up with some really wild beer combinations, which is fun. So you go down there, and you know there's always going to be something interesting on tap down there. And if you're in downtown Cape, go down, check them out. They have a beer patio outside, a wonderful little patio outdoors. They have great food. So it's a really good place to go get lunch, dinner, a snack, have some drinks with some friends. And so today we're going to talk about a few of their beers. And I love the new cans and the new labels. Some really, really cool artwork. But we're going to start with Glory Days, which is a historic British-style bitter ale. So let's see what we have here. Good color, yeah, little golden color, little haze to it. Let's see what we got. First scent that comes to mind is lemon. It has this kind of tangy lemon, a little grainy lemon character to it. And it has this very soft, citrusy lemon character with a touch of bitterness. Bitterness lingers on the finish a little bit, and the finish just keeps going and going and going. Very nice. Yeah, I feel like if I were just got done mowing the lawn, I would want to come in, crack one of these open, and crush it. I mean, it has that kind of mouth-quenching, refreshing character to it. That's solid. Very nice beer. All right, next beer is Stoic Robot. This is a Belgian-style blonde ale with pink peppercorns and lemon zest. I love the sound of that combination, even before getting into it here. Again, nice kind of clear golden color, little bit of haziness to it. Nice fluffy white head. Definitely get that typical Belgian yeast hit right off the nose. I mean, that's really, really nice. Kind of a little bit of that bubblegummy kind of character to it. Really interesting, very soft, light. The lemon, you definitely get a touch of lemon, just more of like a little more acid from the lemon, if you will. Peppercorn, I'm not sure. I haven't had a pink peppercorn by itself, but this is a really good. It almost has a flowery character to it from that Belgian yeast a little bit. It's really, really enjoyable. Another hot day, kind of quenching beer, if you will. Very, very good, and yeah, can't ready to get into a couple of those. So when Dwayne told us he had a bunch of new beers for us to try that they had just got done canning, so he showed up here one day at the bar, and I walked into the bar, and there's like 70 cans of beer. Maybe not 70, but there was 20 cans of beer on the bar, and I was like, okay, Dwayne, that's a lot of beer. But we tasted through them all. They were all really, really solid, and it was cool just to see the excitement on his face of all the new beers that they had. So we picked 4 or 5 or 6 of them to carry in the store, and we will have Dwayne here for a tasting here in a couple of weeks, and we'll let you know when that's going to be. And you definitely want to come because there's a lot of interesting beers. So we're going to do Leaf House, a barrel-aged sour saison ale, and we'll see how this goes on the little more sour side of things. Great color. Yeah, get that little bit of kind of lactic, citrusy, lemon, a little bit of funk on the nose. That smells really good. Great, sour, but not over, like not rip the enamel off your teeth sour. This is a light tart beer. I would just call it a tart beer. Has a little bit of, sometimes in sour beers you get that little sweet tart or Smartie candy kind of character going on in it, but very light. Little barnyard funk, but all balanced really, really well. I'd say like this would be like a good introductory sour beer for people that maybe haven't gotten into those beers yet, but I promise you on a hot July or August day, a cold can of this will definitely be very refreshing. That's great beer. And the next beer has a fantastic name. This is Warm Leatherette, a historic English style porter. Porter is another one of those styles of beer that seem to be infrequent. We don't see that many of them. I don't know if they've kind of fallen out of favor too, but porters are always, we're always looking for porters, you know, in the fall. You know, it's just, there's not that many of them around anymore, so it's nice to see one made here locally as well. Look at the head on that beer, that's great. Nice dark roasty color, great tan head, good carbonation level. Has that roasty grain note to it. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, just kind of roasted grains. That's the only way I can say it. It's not overly heavy, nowhere near as stout. Maybe not even as heavy as what a typical porter would be. A little bit on the lighter side. You get some of that bitterness from the roasted grains on the back end. I mean, that's definitely a porter you could drink in warm weather. You don't have to wait for fall or winter to drink it. It's really, really, really nice, really solid. Great new lineup of beers from Ebb Flow, Dwayne and Brandon. Go check them out. Go sit out on the patio this summer and enjoy some beer and some music and some food. And we will have Dwayne here shortly. We'll let you know. Thank you very much.